Please listen, please. Listen, please. If you give me this question, I would look at the question, I will tell you the final answer without moving an inch. So how do I do it? Let's look at implicit differentiation shortcut. So I'm using the shortcut to answer this question and this question. How does the shortcut work? Please listen. Please listen. Now, for implicit differentiation, here's what you want to note. For implicit differentiation, your final answer, which is dy over dx, will be equal to very simple something. Of course, for implicit, I expect that my dy dx will be a fraction. That's the first thing there. Something over something. So it's a fraction. So I'll have my fraction there. That's the first thing. Listen, you're copying that thing. After you tell me you don't understand. So, implicit dy dx will be equal to a fraction. So I'm expecting something over something. Now, here's the thing there. Your numerator will be equal to differentiation of x. Please note this. Your numerator will be equal to the differentiation of the x term. Y denominator will be equal to differentiation of the y term. That's just a simple logic. So all your numerator would be differentiation of my x terms. Y denominator would be differentiation of my y terms. Now hang on, we're not done. What else? In my normal differentiation, I know very well that my pattern is usually y equal to x something. Let's say I'm doing something like general method. You have something like y equal to, let's say, x over 3. Then you find the y dx, it gives you 3x squared. Here's the thing. Y is supposed to be on what there? The left-hand side of the equation. Yx will be on the what there? Right-hand side of the equation. So here's the thing. We said for implicit, my answer will be the differentials of x all over differentials of y. Yes. Now notice this. If I am differentiating x term and the x term is on the left-hand side, it being on the left-hand side should be its natural position. In essence, when I'm differentiating with x and that x term is on the, right. This is right-hand side, right? Left, right, Normally, when it comes to implicit, I know that the numerator will be the differentials of the x term. Yeah? When that x term is on the right-hand side of the equation, this is in its proper position. So it will retain its formula. It will retain its sign. If it is positive, it will be positive. If it is negative, it will be negative. Meanwhile, if x is on the left-hand part of the equation, it is not in its natural position. In essence, the sign will change. The same thing happens for y. My y is supposed to be on the left-hand side of the equation. So if I'm differentiating y, or if I'm differentiating where the y term is on the left-hand side, that is its natural position. The sign remains the same. But if y is on the right-hand side of the equation, the sign will change. Now, let's do this, please. For the first one, I'll have that dy over dx is equal to, see my final answer, I'm having this. My numerator answer will be differentials of x. X is supposed to be on the right-hand side. I will come here. Look at the right-hand side, please. Any x here? No. There's no x on the right-hand side. Now, we said if x is on the left-hand side, what happens? It is not in its natural position. So what happens there? The sign becomes what there? Opposite. Look at the left-hand side, please. Do I have x there? Yes. Remember that we said this is not the natural position. The sign will change. So differentiate. Look up, please. Differentiate x squared here. What do you get there? 2x. 2x times y cubed gives you what there? 2xy cubed. Abi? What is my sign here? Hold on. What is my sign here? The sign changes to what there? So it becomes what there? Minus 2xy cubed. Okay. I'm done with x. Come here again. I have another x here. Differentiate x here. You have what there? 1. 1 times 3 gives you what there? 3. This x here, is it in its natural position? So it becomes what there? The opposite. What's the opposite sign here? The sign here is positive. What will be the opposite sign? So it becomes minus 3. Do we still have any other x term there? No, I'm done. Now let's go with y. So I'm done with x. Let's go with y. Differentiate. Let's start with the right hand side. Let's start with the left hand side. That's the y natural position. Please differentiate y cubed. What do you get there? 3y squared. 3y squared times x squared gives you what there? 3x squared y squared. Please, this y, is it in its natural position? Yes. So what happens? The sign will be retained. That becomes what there? 3x squared y squared. Do we have any other y here? Nope. Come over to the right hand side. Please, in this case, differentiate y squared here. What do you get there? 2y times 4 gives you what there? 8y. Will my sign change? Yes. My sign here is 8y. Take the opposite side, it becomes what there? Minus 8y. This is your answer. Check. That was your answer. Simple. That was your answer. Let's go over this again. Let's do this again. So look up. Look up. Let's play with x, play with y. Just remember how it's done. It's simple. Your numerator is differential of x. Now know when to change the sign, know when not to. That's just all. So let's come to the second one here, which is this one here. Let's start with the x, of course. Differential of x. X on the right hand side is its natural position. The sign will not change. So please look at this, please. Let's take all the x on the right hand side. Their natural position, sign will not change. Please, this is 7x to the power 10, y to the power 5. Differentiate x to the power 10. We're working with x now. Differentiate x to the power 10. What do you get there? That becomes 10x to the power 9. This. So 10x to the power 9 times 7 times y. That's 10 times 7 gives you what there? 70. X to the power what there? 9. Y to the power what there? 5. Will the sign change? No. It's in natural position. So I'm having 70 x to the power 9. Y to the power what there? 5. So I'm done with x here. Come to this one here. 9x to the power 9. Differentiate x to the power 9. What do you get there? 9x to the power what there? 8. What's the sign here? 9 times 9. So it becomes minus 81x to the power 8. Will the sign of x change? No. It's in its natural position. So it becomes minus 81x to the power 8. So I'm done with the x. Let's come here. Do you have x terms here? Yes. Starting with this one here. Differentiate x to the power 3. What do you get there? 3x squared. 3x squared times y gives you what there? 3x squared y. Is x in its natural position? So it becomes what there? Negative. That becomes what there? Minus 3x squared y. Are we done? Nope. Nope. We still have your next term here. Differentiate x here. It becomes what there? 1. Use 1 to multiply this one here. 1 times 2 times y to the power 4 gives you what there? 2. Hold on. 2 times 1, 2 times y to the power 4, 2y to the power 4. This one here, will the sign change? What's the sign here? So it becomes what there? So it becomes plus what there? 2y to the power 4. So I have this. Are we done with all the x terms? Let's come to y terms. In working with y terms, I'll start with this one here. Now, you want to know that y is in its natural position, left hand side. Please differentiate y here. What do you get there? 1. 1 times x to the power 3 gives you what there? X to the power 3. Natural position, sign remains the same. So x to the power 3. Okay. This one here, you have y to the power 4. Differentiate y to the power 4. What do you have there? 4y to the power what there? 3. Now, 4 times 2 gives you what there? 8. 8 into what there? x, and then what there? Y to power 3. So 8x y to power 3. Will the sign change? No. Natural position of y. That's what there? Minus 8x y to power what? 3. Differentiate to y here. What do you get there? 1. That's a plus 1. Will the sign change? No. Natural position. So plus y. I am done with left hand side. That means if I come here, the sign will change for y. Differentiate y to power 5. What do you get there? 5y to power 4. Use this to multiply this and this. 7 times 5, 35 into what there? X to power 10, y to power 4. Will the sign change? Yes. That becomes what there? Minus. So minus 35 x power what there? 10. Y to power what there? 4. Any other y term? Check. This was your answer. Look at that was your answer. So that's literally like a shortcut. You can look at it and then get your answer. Right? No big deal. Look at it, get your answer. No big deal. So here's what we're going to do. I'll bring past questions now. We'll look at the past questions, we'll write in the final answer without solving using the process. Okay?
To get the complete video, simply join the First Year Students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description. To get the complete video, simply join the First Year Students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description. To get the complete video, simply join the First Year Students channel membership or get the Calculus Made Easy course from my website. Simply visit www.jonahemmanuel.com/courses to get started. Both links in video description.